unit has always been spread out a lot geographically, so we have learned how to make it happen. All right, so did you know that you can work your business in different areas of the U.S.? Did you know in the U.S. and in all of the U.S. territories?
Yeah.
Did you know, as a sales director, meeting the qualifications, that you can sign a contract to participate in the Global Leadership Development Program? And did you know that you don't have to be a Cadillac sales director or a top director or going on target to be a national to do any of those things? You want to know what the qualifications are? Directorship, 1 year, 50 unit members, 60,000 wholesale production that year, which is not even qualifying for a director card. So do you have, and new since 2014, since 2015, when I did my first international, it was new right after I had gone to Colombia. You don't have to go in person to get started.
Wow.
Who do you know? Where do you want to spend time? All of these things are important because the more we have gone on in the age of technology, and trust me, I have gone kicking and screaming into all of it. So I understand when you're like, that's not me. None of this is me, but this is what it's going to take in order for me to be able to keep my Mary Kay thing without having to be tied to a geographic region. This is what it's going to take to reach the women of the world. And let me tell you, there are so many international markets right now that are desperate for global leadership development directors to come in and help train, because this is what you're going to do when you work internationally. When you work out of an area geographically, really you're selling to recruit. That's your best option, is to try and sell to recruit. And when you work internationally, you only recruit, you only go in and train and recruit people. They are desperate for you to come in as an adopted director to help train their sales force to lift up leaders, because maybe we have lots of consultants, but they don't have a lot of sales directors. And we all know leadership forms the direction. The companies or the countries that we are no longer in as internationals did not have enough people moving up into leadership, staying in leadership, nationals going into that program. So that's what we need all over the US, but that is what most of the global leadership development countries want. And they are wholly owned subsidiaries. They're owned by a person who has basically bought the franchise for that country or region. They go through a rigorous screening process in order to be the president of that region because they bought that franchise. Rigorous. They know all about Mary Kay. They know all about the mothership. They know all about US-based sales